Author of the story, Anatoliy Kavun. Story: The Unwritten Letter. Enjoy listening.
Hi, my little girl. You were born before this terrible war began in our country. I remember holding you in my arms and dreaming about how much we would do together, how I hugged you, and you reached out to me with your little hands, how I taught you to speak, but your first word was still Mama, how I taught you to walk, and how you loved falling asleep beside me, never letting go of my hand even in your sleep. I thought that when you were little, we would travel around the world on elephants and fly across the skies in our dreams. We would cross the oceans on the backs of whales and climb the highest mountains. I dreamed that when you grew up, we would not only be father and daughter, but also friends, people who shared their secrets with each other. I wanted to teach you to fear nothing and move forward bravely, to help you rise and support you whenever you fell. I knew that one day I would walk you down the aisle, that I would hear your yes and see the happiness in your eyes, and of course approve of your choice. I was sure that I would dance with you at your wedding and later hold your children in my arms. I truly believed that was how it would be. But then the war came into our home, and I had to go to protect you and our dreams. I'm sorry, but I never made it back. I wanted to more than anything, but fate made the choice for us. But that does not mean I wasn't beside you all this time. I watched you grow up. I watched you get older and go to school. I watched you learn and turn from a little girl into a young woman. I saw you off on your first date and waited for you to come home from all the others. I was there when you secretly looked through our family album and cried quietly so your mother would not see, because you could barely remember me anymore. I stood beside you when you danced at your wedding. I saw happiness in your eyes and sadness when you looked at the empty chair beside your mother. I held your hand when your son was born, and later your daughter. I was always beside you, every single minute. Because no force in the universe can break the bond between a father and his daughter. I was there and kept the promise I gave you when you were still a child, even though you never knew about it. I love you, my little girl, and I'm sorry we never got to do everything we dreamed about. And don't be afraid. When the time comes for us to meet again, I will be there beside you and waiting for you, just like I promised. She lived a long and happy life, and one morning she quietly passed away. Beside her they found an envelope and a letter. Inside were only a few lines. Hello, Dad. I always knew you were beside me. As a child, I was never afraid to fall asleep because I could always feel your hand. I rode my bicycle without fear because I knew you would protect me. Before my wedding, I asked for your blessing, and I think I heard it. I walked through life feeling safe because I always felt you beside me. And today, I am not afraid to leave because I still feel your love. And I know that, as always, You are beside me and waiting for me. Take my hand, like you did when I was little. Then I know I won't be afraid. See you soon, Dad. I missed you so much. We still have so much left to say to each other. When we truly love, we never really part.
You have just listened to the story, The Unwritten Letter, written by Anatoliy Kavun. Thank you for listening. Until next time.